Day. Sunol goes in. Red light appears. The first is for the maidens. And they're about to go. Set. Racing. Cable Guy dawdled out. So did Gold Vein. Smug Noxious, one of the first to go. Nicodema jumped away quickly. And Chosen Art, Smug Noxious go up there as well, looking for the lead, and coming over is A Millionite. And so they settle down, Smug Noxious between A Millionite and Chosen Art. No one really that keen to lead, so A Millionite's going to take it up. In behind them, Too Fat, Too Slow. Going around the outside now, in front of Stevie's Wonder when they'd settled down. Nicodema pushing up near the rail. Then came Sunol Diamond Trade back with it. A length and a half, Cable Guy. Gold Vein back there as well. And Red Mill around them, three deep with towards the tail Mandakai. Out to the 650 now. They track out onto the side of the course where the leader is A Millionite, held together in front. No one was really prepared to take it up early, so A Millionite found itself there from Smug Noxious. Too Fat, Too Slow around them, continues to go forward three deep. Chosen Art strung up behind them near the rail. In between horses then Stevie's Wonder, Red Mill going around Diamond Trade, coming into the bend, and Gold Veins there as well. At the 300, the grey Smug Noxious joined A Millionite. Too Fat, Too Slow. Down the outside, here comes Diamond Trade, and looking for a run between horses then. At the head of the others, Stevie's Wonder, Smug Noxious. Stevie's Wonder gets through. Too Fat, Too Slow. Diamond Trade's runs come to a halt. On the outside, Too Fat, Too Slow. Stevie's Wonder. Stevie's Wonder, Too Fat, Too Slow. Stevie's Wonder, I thought, on the inside, a nose. Too Fat, Too Slow. Smug Noxious kicked again. Might be third home from A Millionite. And also there, Gold Vein, Sunol, and wider out Cable Guy. Then Chosen Art, behind them Nicodema, Diamond Trade. A really plain run after looming to them, Mandakai and Red Mill. Stevie's Wonder, I thought, from Too Fat, Too Slow. Stevie's Wonder, Patrick Carberry getting the split. Too Fat, Too Slow around them, deeper on the corner. And Diamond Trade lacked any sparkle at all when they turned for the judge. It was there and levelled off, giving naught. Stevie's Wonder for Sean Casey and Patrick Carberry, the Piero 4-year-old out of Soul Singer for owner Wally Daly, will just get the judge's verdict. Number two, when the numbers do eventually come to hand, over Too Fat, Too Slow and 11 Smug Noxious, who kicks again, the grey. Fourth in is number 6, A Millionite. 2 for 11-6 in a race where they dawdled along in the early stages of the 1400. No one really that anxious to take up that role of pacemaker. And Stevie's Wonder found itself on pace from its draw. Got a lovely run, got the split, and gets the money in the Rugby Maiden. 2 for 11, 6, 7 Diamond Trade, beaten off there into fifth placing in front of Sunol and Gold Vein. Race number 2, the West Speed Platinum Handicap over 1300 at 12.22. 8 finger mark is out. A field of 8 there running in the next. Stevie's Wonder $8, $2.20. Too Fat, Too Slow, $1.60, and Smug Noxious $7.20 after the first on the card. Now the margins are a half ahead by a length and a half, and the time 126.54. Let's go down to Britt Taylor joining us once again from the winners' enclosure after the narrow victory to Stevie's Wonder at just its second lifetime start. Had excuses first up, goes on with it this afternoon for the Sean Casey Pat Carberry combination. Britt, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Darren. Yes, Stevie's Wonder, this son of Piero, manages to register his first victory at just his second start. Sean Casey joins me now. Congratulations. Gee, from barrier 9, you was never looking good, but gee, Paddy got him into a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it worked out good. We were hoping for a little bit more speed down the back so he could settle in with. He's got a very big stride, and so they went a little bit slow for him down the back, but he got into a beautiful spot with cover, and and being a bit new, he just took a bit of time to find the line, but yeah, it's very encouraging.
Coming into the straight, Paddy was just looking at where he was going to go. Did you think that he would have that turn of foot just to really zap them in that final finish once he got clear running?
Well, he probably picked up a bit from his run at Northam the other day. He got himself into trouble where he just couldn't capitalise on the runs when they were there, and then he was balking. And today, the same thing, but the run was always there for Paddy, but the horse was thinking as well. So, but yeah, he's just a 4-year-old, but he's, you know, like he's got a lot ahead of him. He's just starting to mature now. Just
a maiden today, but when you say there's a lot ahead of him, do you think he can progress to go through his classes?
He's given us a real good feel in track work, and we were hoping he'd be a 3-year-old, but he was just too gangly, and now he's just coming into himself. But Paddy's rated him very high from day dot, you know, so.
He's always been a horse you just want to take care of and just give that time to grow into himself?
Yeah, yeah, beaten by Piero, and you know he's got a lot of scope about him, and yeah, we just had to, you know, follow him, and when he's ready. And today, you know, very lucky to, you know, be able to jump into a big race maiden, and it's a really good learning curve for him.
Definitely is. Looking forward to seeing what he can do in the future. Well done.
Thank you.
Sean Casey, winning trainer with Stevie's Wonder, and a horse that he thinks that can go through the grades, has a bit of scope, but one that they've just taken their time with. A son of Piero, owned by the Dailies, and 4 years old, has his second ever lifetime start after being a bit unlucky at Northam. Finishing second that day to Rich Turf, but today, due to a great ride by Paddy, and hasn't Paddy had a great week as well? Had a great day at Pinjarra on Thursday, as well as a winner on Wednesday too. So another win today for the opener here for Paddy Carberry, who has been able to sit on some nice horses and extract every little bit out of them in the finish, and that's what he had to do here. A tight go in the finish there, but Paddy just able to really muscle Stevie's Wonder to the line, a horse that we look forward to watching, seeing what it can do for the remainder of the preparation and see if it can go through its grades. We'll catch up with Paddy after he gets the tick of approval from Brad Lewis on the scales. Paddy, congratulations. It's been a good week for you. You're in a great form, and you had to muscle this horse to the line.
Yeah, thanks, Brett. You're only as good as the horses that you got under you. But, yeah, he's got a bit to learn, this bloke. He's not sure how long he'll hold up this preparation, but we've always held him in high regard, especially for a horse that's going to be better over further, you know, down the track. He sort of got to the front and floated a little, but we ended up getting a pretty good run from an awkward barrier off a pretty slow tempo, but I thought he'd done really well.
When you say that you've had a high opinion of him from the beginning, you would have had a lot to do with him early. Have you seen that development with him throughout each campaign that he's come, and now just at his second race start? Very pleasing to get that maiden victory off the board.
Yeah, definitely. He's always shown us a bit, but it's just taken a long time for the penny to drop. Last preparation, he was nearly going to go the races, but he just sort of... it was good, you know, that Sean and Christy decided to err on the side of caution and look after him. And I think being a bit more patient, he's had a few trials, but a bit more patience, he's going to reap the rewards later on down the track.
Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Well done.
Thanks, cheers.
Paddy Carberry, who is in great form this week, combines with Sean Casey to take out the opener here, the Go Racing for Free before the Rugby Maiden with Stevie's Wonder.